RuPaul's season 12, episode 8. This one was had the girls make a fake commercial. This is usually a very interesting episode because it always has some people who just totally miss the mark and others who unexpectedly blow you away. And this season was no exception. But before that, we had a little mini challenge which had our queens pairing up together to throw some shade at another pair of girls. And this was a very lopsided victory for Jackie and Gigi. It really felt like they were the only ones who were actually like lighthearted and funny. Everybody else just came across as mean, and it really just blew me away, especially our second set of queens. I don't remember who was in that set, but like they were just being total jerks to each other, and it wasn't funny. It was just mean. So congratulations to Jackie and Gigi, $1,000 and a year of fit fab fun. So yeah, let's move on to our maxi challenge, which was making a fake infomercial. Now, like I said before, this episode always has extremely mixed results, and today was no exception. There was a couple queens who really impressed me today. First up, Crystal Method. She really knocked it out of the park. My opinion, she had the best infomercial and the best runway, and I thought that this was going to be the win for her, but the judges really loved Heidi's. They couldn't stop laughing, and on top of it, Heidi had a outstanding runway as well. So congratulations to Heidi as this week's winner. Another person who really impressed me, a queen who I've not been a fan of this whole season, Jaida Essence Hall. I thought this was going to be a challenge that she was going to fall flat on, and her infomercial was really hilarious, and props to her. She had a good product. It was funny. All her jokes landed. And yeah, she was definitely in contention for the win. On the other end of the spectrum, I felt there was 3 queens who were clearly below everyone else, and that was Sherry Pie, Jan, and Widow Von Du. I think that the judges really still like Sherry Pie. Obviously, they don't know what we know, but I think that she really got the benefit of the doubt here, because her infomercial really was 30 seconds of nonsense with one joke mixed in. Like, I still don't even really know what she was even pretending to sell with her product. It was an aura pie. Like, or I think her joke was, it's for rich people. And it's like, that's really not that funny. It just wasn't. Jan, just like they said, came in at 100 miles an hour, stayed at 100 miles an hour, and just didn't give any of her jokes or punchlines or anything time to breathe. And I think that she really could have just came out, with a very regular demeanor, and then kind of picked things up for the, sure, Jan, and it would have been much better. And like, didn't even really have to change her jokes or anything, but just needed a little bit of pacing mixed in there. And then probably the worst infomercial was Widow Von Du. I think that she was so deeply inside of her own head that she just could not escape today. Didn't feel like she was into it. She had a decent product. She just didn't go for it. Like, if she would have just swung for the fences on that and just been like, hey, do you gag? Throaty. That's it. Like, that's funnier than what she delivered. And that was what her original idea was. And she just kind of tiptoed around that. And it's like, it's RuPaul's Drag Race. The line isn't where the normal line is. You can push things way further. We hear way worse language than gagging on the show constantly, over and over. And Widow just really missed the mark. And it was sad to see her in front of one of her idols, Chaka Khan, really missed the boat. But I think that ended up saving her on the lip sync because you could tell Widow knew every single note in that Chaka Khan song, and she brought it. Like the first half of the performance, like the camera didn't even leave Widow Vaughn. Jan was trying to participate, but she was just not even a factor. Jan did fight back in the second half, but really too little too late. And my early favorite for the season was sent packing. So Jan, sorry to see you go. I think you had some more to offer. I don't think that you're the worst queen out of who's left. But we say goodbye to Jan. Another thing I really got thinking about, what does our top four actually look like? There was a lot of references to that today, and kind of thinking obviously Gigi has to be a favorite. She has to be the favorite to win the whole season still. Other queens like Sherry Pie have really just fallen off the face of the earth, in my opinion. But then you have people like Heidi and Crystal Method who have really improved as the season goes on. And I'm starting to think, are those two queens that could end up in our top four? Obviously, RuPaul really likes them. RuPaul always seems to go out of her way to interact with Heidi and Crystal, and it'll be interesting to see if they can continue that journey forward towards the end of the season. So that's it for episode 8. Thank you so much for watching, and should I try the line again? I butchered it so badly last time. We're just not going to do it. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? Somebody else. Ah! See ya!